So here you go. If you can see, I already opened the box. Unfortunately, I already unboxed these things. Or how intricate is an unboxing for a sneaker ever? You know, unless you're getting like some really cool special edition ones or limited release ones. But how about we start first with the box? So you got this elephant print, cement print. I don't even know what to call it. In my opinion, I think it should be called, yeah, I guess elephant print, because it does look like elephant skin. But as you know, this is mostly to commemorate. It's an homage. It's to celebrate the Jordan 3. The Jordan 3, if I'm not mistaken, it's been 35 years since it's been released, and with the Jordan 3 came the famous, the basically it's synonymous with Jordan is the elephant print, and that pattern that became very, synonymous with the Jordan brand, much like the swoosh is for Nike. But we got this, elephant print all throughout the box. I think is really cool. I'm a big fan of elephant print. I think it's one of the most unique things about the Jordan brand, and every time I think it's one of the main reasons why I like the Jordan 3. It's just a very unique shoe, and the elephant print is basically what makes it rather unique. But yeah, just regular Nike box with the elephant print. Now, I do know that from the high top, the elephant print high top that Jordan released earlier this year, the only difference as far as the box is that the Nike logo is black instead of white, which doesn't really make sense since the lows have more black paneling, black color blocking than white. So I think if they were to flip those two things, I think it would make a lot more sense. But it is what it is. It doesn't really matter. It's just a box. I don't even know how to feel about talking about boxes when it comes to sneaker reviews, to be honest. They did come individually wrapped in their own paper, tissue paper, which is kind of cool. But inside you got more of the elephant print paper as well. But that's pretty much it. What also came with the shoes is your own set of gray laces. Now, I am not a huge fan of this. Not of course, I'm always going to be I'm always going to welcome laces. I think all shoes, especially for this price point, everything that's over $100 should come with extra laces, because I think that's a premium price for sneakers. So I always welcome when brands give you extra pairs, extra just set of laces. These, of course, are gray, to kind of mimic the elephant print, but I think they missed the mark with this. I think they should have put cell laces, the color of the midsole, or even white laces. I think white laces would have looked way better on this shoe rather than gray laces. I don't know, gray laces seems like, you're kind of like towing the line. You're not really going all out as far as like color. But it is what it is. They're gray. I'm not gonna change them. I'm gonna keep the black ones. I might change it to some white ones. I don't know yet, but I might just keep it to the black ones, just because I really do like black laces, and I like the way they contrast with the cement print over here on the eyelets. But how about we go straight into the sneaker, and I'll be talking about the sneaker and showing some more close-ups of it. For the toe box, we got a really, really nice nubuck. It's really smooth. It's really smooth to the touch. There were some inconsistencies that I saw in the toe box, some kind of like pre-creasing already. I'm sure that's just because of the way they were packaged in the box. I'm sure just shipping, it tends to happen. But again, I'm not mad at creasing. I'm a huge proponent of creasing your shoes. It kind of gives them some flavor to them, if you know what I'm saying. They don't look that they don't look stiff, and they look comfortable. I think it's my justification. So it's really nice. It's really smooth. It's gonna be a beat to really take care of this nubuck. Of course, I'm gonna spray it with it, but I just know that the nubuck is gonna be very problematic, not just in the toe bucks, but also here in the upper sole. This portion, this panel of the shoe where the swoosh is. But besides that, I'm pretty sure that is only the three parts that have nubuck. Everything else is suede. Everything else is suede. Where the elephant print is, of course, the elephant print is a suede that is pressed with this pattern. So you really got to be careful with this type of material. It can get damaged easily with water. So you really want to make sure that whenever you clean these sort of shoes, you don't soak them. And you don't use a lot of water whenever you actually clean, or even don't even use any water. If you're able to get the dirt off with just a brush, a dry brush, that's the way to go. But I'm a huge fan of, as I already said, elephant print. I think it's an iconic pattern. You know, it's the same as, you know, Louis Vuitton having their logo across the whole bag, or whatever accessory it may be, you know, and a bunch of other high fashion brands, you know, they have their iconic, like Burberry, they have a specific pattern that you can associate with the brand. And I think the elephant print is basically what everybody associates with Jordan. So I think anytime that pattern is celebrated and showcased like this, I'm a huge fan of it. The swoosh here is regular leather. It's just a basic leather, plain leather, nothing too crazy about it. The tongue is a nylon. I'm not too happy about that. I don't know. It's just, I mean, there's only so much you can do with a tongue, but I guess that's more of a issue that I have with basically Jordan 1 tongues. They kind of tend to feel a little cheap. I don't know, but again, you're trying to make this comfortable, so I understand why they choose nylon over anything else. The lining inside of the shoe is really smooth. It's fabric. It's this sort of like really smooth fabric. But yeah, I've tried them on feet. I have them in right now. Honestly, they just fit like any other Jordan 1. They fit true to size. I'm wearing an 8.5 and they fit pretty comfortably. They're a little narrow on the toe box, but nothing too crazy, so you can probably get away with going half a size up, and you know, if you want it a little bit looser, or you can go half size down if you want something that's a little snug. But true to size will definitely fit best. I forgot to talk about the midsole. The midsole, of course, is this really cool cell color. It gives it kind of like vintagey vibes. It looks a little like discolored or yellowed, which I really dig. I like midsoles that are cell color. I'm not a big proponent of the vintage look, the distressed look that a lot of Jordan retros have been given, like the lost and founds, at least on the leather side. But anything for the midsole, I'm a big fan of that. Also on the tongue, whenever they kind of vintage the tongue, I'm a huge fan of that. I like exposed foam. I like yellow colored, kind of like yellowish tongues and whatnot. And of course the outsole, classic Jordan 1 outsole. So it's an iconic outsole. But again, who's going to be looking at the outsole? Let's keep it a buck. But yeah, regardless of that, I'm very happy with this shoe. It's a very unique shoe. This is definitely going to be a beater. I'm not going to lie. I think this is not many ways that you can style this shoe without, you know, looking like you're doing too much. So this is definitely just, you know, an easy shoe to put on when you got like mesh shorts, or like I don't know, like some black jeans, something that's not gonna take a lot of attention away from the shoe, because this is a statement piece. This is the statement piece of your outfit. So yeah, there you have it, the Air Jordan 1 Low elephant print, or black cement, whatever you want to call it, here and ready to go.